There's no doubt that Bluey is packed with so many details you need to watch it over 10 times to catch all the hidden secrets.
Oh no.
But even after watching all 3 seasons, could you have missed some mysteries still hidden in the show? In the episode Double Babysitter, we find out that Bluey's godmother, Frisky, is an old friend of Chili's and had been dating another dog named Bosco for a while. According to Bluey, this character is Frisky's true love, but her godmother says he isn't anymore. So they were a couple that Bluey and her sister knew, and let's be clear, the simple fact that Bluey knows Bosco proves he was pretty close to the healers. Ask anyone in your family, no one introduces their boyfriend to their godchildren unless it's something serious. The big question is, will we ever meet Bosco in the story? Maybe this will make you sad, but the truth is there are clues that suggest Bosco did something really bad to Frisky. When Bluey asks her godmother how many friends she has, Frisky awkwardly replies, just 3, clearly upset and not wanting to talk about it. Then, when Bosco is mentioned, she says she thought love was forever, making it clear that she's bothered. At the end of the episode, she says all princes are the same. They like to show off and then go after another princess. This hints that Bosco might have been an unfaithful boyfriend, and it probably happened with one of Frisky's friends. We know it's sad, but it's pretty clear Bosco will never show up again, unlike our videos, so get your popcorn ready because another Cinewave is about to start. Remember the episode Tradies? We meet 2 characters who are building a pond at the healer's house. The younger guy, known as Chocolate Milk, is having issues with his girlfriend. From what Bluey and Bingo find out, they're in the middle of an argument. And yes, couples fight sometimes, but this disagreement lasted at least 3 days, which means it was serious. In the end, they make up, but the mystery remains. Why were they fighting? It's not like the mystery of why Frisky and Bosco broke up, because it doesn't seem to involve another person. It's more about something Chocolate Milk did. On the first day, he arrives with his girlfriend in a green pickup truck. On the second day, he comes in his boss's car. That's when we find out Chocolate Milk can't drive his own truck anymore. In the drawing the pups make under the stairs, there's even a beer mug, probably hinting that he lost his driver's license due to an accident caused by drinking and driving. That's why his girlfriend was driving him around. Whether that's true or not remains a mystery, but here's an important tip. If you drink, don't drive. It might make your girlfriend and the police really mad at you. Here's a mystery that hasn't been answered even after 3 seasons. Who is Indy's dad? In the episode Markets, Indy and her mom run a vegan stall for people to buy products, but her dad doesn't appear. Then, in episode 40 of season 1, we find out she has a premature baby sister who probably needs a lot of care. According to Indy, babies born very early spend a lot of time in the hospital. That's her perspective, which must be based on her own family's experience. In the next episode, Indy and Rusty are arguing because Indy says dads stay home to take care of the kids while moms go to work. That's how she sees the world. It means that in Indy's family, her mom goes to work and her dad stays home. It's probably Indy's dad who spends more time with the kids, which might be why we don't see him at the neighborhood market. He's likely busy at home or the hospital, taking care of Indy's newborn sister. Will we ever meet her dad? You know the little bulldog Winton? We'd really love to know more about his mom, and the reason is that he probably lives with her, but we've never seen this character. In the episode Helicopter, he asks Bluey for a ride to his dad's house. That's the biggest clue showing that he doesn't live with his dad, Cornelius. People usually call the place they live my house or just home, but since Winton said dad's house and didn't even know where it was, it's clear he doesn't live with Cornelius. If that's true, then the identity of Winton's mom is a huge mystery because if she spends more time with him, she should be the one taking him to school and joining in on his activities. Strange, right? What could Winton's mom be doing while Cornelius is the only parent who shows up in the series? And what about you? Would you rather live in your current home or move to Bluey City? Comment #home so we can get to know ya! You know Chloe, the Dalmatian who's one of Bluey's best friends? Her family is quite the mystery, especially when it comes to Chloe's younger brother. In Bluey, Ludo Studios had to leave out some characters, probably because there wasn't enough time to adapt all the ideas. This might also explain why Indy's sister doesn't show up. But in Chloe's case, we actually catch a glimpse of her little brother in Season 1, Episode 24, when the healers are heading to the playground and Chloe's mom appears pushing a baby stroller. Many fans think this mom is just another random character with no importance, but that's not true. We see the same character at the park with her husband, Frank, Chloe's dad, in the episode Spy Game. Chloe's little brother never shows up again, probably because he's too young to be part of the story just yet. But it's still a mystery that even when Bluey visits Chloe's house, he's nowhere to be seen. When Frisky and Radley got married, there was a character who seemed really important to the bride, but no one knows how she fits into the story. During the wedding ceremony, we see that Radley chose his two brothers, Bandit and Stripe, to be his groomsmen, while Frisky picked Chili and another person who has never appeared in any other episode. When people get married, they usually choose someone very special to be their witness, which makes this character's presence quite the mystery. It might have made more sense to fans if Frisky's second maid of honor was Chili's sister, Aunt Brandy, since the three of them have known each other since childhood, but that wasn't the case. Could she be Frisky's sister? They don't really look alike, so it's unlikely, but not impossible. We know from the bouquet toss that she's not married, but Aunt Trixie, who is Stripe's wife, is also there along with Aunt Brandy, who likely has a husband too. So yeah, that's another mystery. Have you ever noticed that Uncle Radley might be adopted, or that he could be the half-brother of Bandit and Stripe, sharing only one parent? When we look at Uncle Zed, the eldest sibling, it's clear he's different from the rest of the family. On Bluey's official website, his breed is listed as Red and Blue Heeler, which means he's the same breed as his family, but unlike the others, he has reddish fur. This is puzzling because on that same official site, Grandpa Bob and Grandma Chris are both listed as Blue Heelers. So, what does this mean? We did some digging, and here's the answer. Dogs of this breed can have two colors, red and blue, but they're still the same type of dog. However, the red coat is a dominant trait, and it's very rare for two Blue Heelers to have a red puppy. It would be more common if one of the parents had that color, like Bingo, who's the daughter of Bandit and Chili. This makes us think that Bandit's older brother might be adopted, or that one of his parents was a red heeler. If that's not the case, then Uncle Radley is definitely a rare one. Do fairies exist or not? In the episode Fairies, we see a bunch of strange things happening, like stickers showing up out of nowhere and characters having their tails tied together. In the end, Bingo actually sees a real fairy, but was it real or just part of Bingo's imagination? This episode leaves us hanging, never really answering if it was just an elaborate prank to get Bandit to apologize to his daughter for being a bit grumpy while he was on the phone, or if something magical really did happen. We just don't know. But no matter what, remember, you need to believe in fairies because in the Disney universe, when someone stops believing in a fairy, they lose their powers. If you don't want a fairy to mess up your house, you'd better subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Have you ever wondered if Indy actually likes her diet or if her mom makes her stick to it? We know that Indy's family is vegan, which means they don't eat anything of animal origin. We get a clue about this in Season 1, Episode 20, when Indy and Bluey walk around the neighborhood market looking for food, but Indy can't eat almost anything that's processed or animal-based. Then, in the episode where Bandit is put on trial for farting in Bluey's face, we find out that the Heelers had dinner at Indy's house, and Bandit ate a vegan roast. But the real mystery is whether Bluey's friend is genuinely happy with the diet her mom set for her. Sure, every family has its traditions, but in the market episode, Indy doesn't seem thrilled about not being able to eat anything. And in the episode Wild Girls, when Winton runs away pretending to be a pig about to be eaten, Indy is one of the kids chasing after him. Could Indy actually be trying to tell her parents that she wants to eat meat? Have you ever noticed that Cornelius, Winton's dad, might actually be a famous actor in Australia? Don't believe it? Check out the episode Movies, where a character who looks exactly like Cornelius is on a movie poster. The character, who seems to be a detective, is a bulldog that looks just like him, only disguised with a mustache. Could this be why Cornelius has so many dates? There aren't any other clues about Cornelius's past, but it's a secret we still need to uncover. There are still plenty of other mysteries in the series that will be answered in Season 4, but it's no secret that you can stick around with us to find out more. That's why we've picked out 2 more videos for you to watch. See you in the next one.